Hello and welcome to Tuesday on Math, March 21st. Here's what we're doing today, guys. We are going to continue with creating, labeling, and using coordinate grid system. So remember, every coordinate grid has an x-axis, a y-axis, a point of origin, which is always 0, 0. And then we generally have 4 quadrants, but in 5th grade, we only focus on quadrant 1. Okay? And we're going to label some points there. So those points will have an x-coordinate and a y-coordinate. And we're going to see how we can use this in real life. We talked about how we see a lot of it on maps. So let's continue on. All right. Jacob has a toy dump truck that could hold 45 1-inch cube blocks. Which of the following could be the dimensions of the back of the toy dump truck? Now, to solve this, you would actually need to multiply each one. This is a volume problem, and you're probably saying, Miss Ray, how do you know that? If you look right up here at the directions, it's at the standard, it says apply concepts of volume. So that's how we know, okay? So you're going to be multiplying. And you can't just look at one because sometimes they will give you more than one, okay? All right, pause the video and solve the problem. All right, if you multiplied, you would have chosen the letter. Yep, that's right. If you chose A, that's the correct letter. Let's keep it moving. Okay. We will not watch the coordinate grid video today. Here's what I want us to do. I want us to look at these two shapes that are in our coordinate grid. And as you can see, our coordinate grid, the x-axis goes from 0 to 10. And our y-axis goes from 0 to 10. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to put over here, this is our x-axis. And this, we're going to call this coordinate first. And up, top to bottom, is our y-axis. Okay. Okay. Now, here's a kind of question that you probably will see on any test. It says, which coordinate, which ordered pair is outside of the rectangle, but inside the circle? So here, this part of it, well, this part right here is inside the square, the rectangle. This is inside, let me get some color going on here. This part right here shows both inside the circle and inside the rectangle, so that's not it. This portion shows inside the rectangle, but not inside the circle. Okay, so we just need just inside the circle. Let's see. Well, there are many points that are just inside the circle. So the first point I want to look at is, okay, if I go on the x-axis to 5 and up on the y-axis to 3. So here's a point. We can call that point A. And A is the same as 5, 3. And I can go over and go up 6, 3, and we'll call that B. And B is 6, 3. Can you help me find some? Yeah, if we just keep going up any of these points, so 5, 7, 6, 7, 5, 6, 5, 5, 5, 4, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. We already said 6, 7. But look, we have this spot over here. 7, 6, 7, 5, and even 7, 4. All of those are part of what's inside the circle. I want you to try now. Okay. Which ordered pair is outside of the rectangle and inside the circle? Well, we just did that one. So here's what I want you to do. Which ordered pair is inside the rectangle and inside the circle? Okay. All right, guys. So instead of doing the outside of the rectangle and inside the circle, I want you to do inside the circle and the rectangle. So pause the video and finish that. Now share your answers with your neighbors. See if you and your neighbor came up with something similar. Here is your exit ticket. In your notebook, fill in the missing coordinate. So we have 6. E is what? 6. And what's the y-axis number? Okay. All right. Have a good day. Go to the substitute and get your math work for today. If you finish your math work for today, then go on iReady Math.